Well, today is a 2.5-year milestone here at the property. We have power, and it's an amazing thing. It's a beautiful thing, I should say. They came in yesterday in the rain, hooked everything up. So I'm running, I've got my heavy 12 gauge extension cords here. I've got to do a little bit of planing this morning. I'm going to make some material for underneath my stoop. That's a separate video that I'm putting on the back of my shed while I'm waiting for the cement walls to be done. But that is a beautiful thing. When you do not have to have a generator running, wasting gas. So I'll show you what they did. We've had a lot of rain here in the last couple days, and it has settled everything in. Sorry, just picking up some stuff here. It has settled everything in quite nicely when it comes to all of the gravel in the basement. I'll show you that in a minute. But they came out and did exactly what they said they were going to do. Come up here. They ran a line over to that transformer and set that pole. They were only here maybe an hour or so, an hour and a half, here in the rain. Dug that hole. I cleaned this all out on Saturday, took all the brush out, got rid of it, and they just looped down, hooked onto that, and we have power. So, like I said, I'm going to take advantage of that this morning. Show you some other things here as well. I'll be back in a minute. The other thing I wanted to show you is that my drains are working fine. I don't know whether you can see that. Water dripping right out of that. It was running about probably an inch round jet or stream out of that last night when it was raining. Of course, it's also coming out of this here. The ground is starting to settle in nicely, so I'll go back and put the kind of level out the remainder stuff. Also had a couple minor cave-ins. I knew that there was going to be a little bit more here, and this one had been threatening for some time. So I've got to clean that up a bit. But other than that, you know, a few spots here and there. We are withstanding the weather. So that's a good thing. We're still on schedule to hopefully get some walls in here soon. The next week and a half or so. But I am doing other projects and be looking for video on that. But I just wanted to bring you up to date on the power issue. And I'm going to see how this works now. See if my planer has any more power running direct as opposed to off a generator. So I'll be back in a few minutes to update you on that. But it's a nice thing to be able to have everything up and running and moving now with the power. I know for those of you who've been with me for a while, it's been a long time coming, so I'll be back. Okay, it's the end of day one. How is the power working? I've hooked my table saw directly up to the power. Of course, that's going to work fine. I've got another power line running out and around to my building to run skill saws and whatnot. And then I have my heavy gauge 12, probably 20 amp braided line that I used over for my planing today. And I know that my planer blades need to be changed, but I found, and I guess it stands to reason, I mean, I've got close to probably 75 feet of line out there, maybe 100 feet of line from the pole over to here. And the planer did work harder. Like, I could tell it was laboring more than when I had my generator and the planer hooked up. So that's very interesting. I mean, obviously it'd be best if I had my planer set up closer to my outlet where I could plug directly in, but that's not doable in my setup. So I'm thinking what I may have to do is I may have to get some 12-2 external, like what they call it, UL. Anyway, it's the wire for underground. Some 12-2 and make a cord from here to here that I can use to see if I can't get more power over, because it seems to be drawing quite a bit, because I've still got a fair amount of planing to do when it comes to my deck work and stuff. So yeah, it's not the ideal, but it's much better than what I was doing, in the sense of not having to run my my generator all the time. And so there's always something, right? It's just getting everything set up and ready to go for construction. So anyway, I appreciate you joining me. That's kind of the update on now that we have power. If you would, please like and subscribe. Short video, but there's going to be lots more coming, so you stay tuned. Till then, you have a great day.